All right, guys, all set? Check. All right, welcome. Today we're talking about first degree yellow sleeve push defense, right? So defense against a push. So this is a common attack out in the playground or wherever, but usually it starts off with a push followed by a punch, right? Sometimes you get two pushes, okay, if you're lucky, but you want to make sure you have, if there's a confrontation, and you know when something's not right, you want to make sure you have distance, right? So if he comes in with I've got time to react to to whatever he's going to do. If he's going to throw a punch, if he's going to just come in and chicken chest me, it's like, whatever, right? This is a guy thing. The defense is basically when they come, their palms are going to be up because they're trying to push my chest and get me, intimidate me, push me off balance or whatever, right? So the hand position, let's see if we can see this here. What I'm going to do is turn my hand. You can see my hands are parallel. I'm going to turn it 90 degrees. So this is the ideal, right? So my thumb is going to drop right in between his fingers. It can happen on here. It can happen here. This is the ideal, but it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I can get them like here and still have control. So this is what we call a finger lock technique, okay? And the idea here is to use his momentum against him. So I'm going to go with his momentum, and I want to take his weapons away. So when he steps in, I'm going to grab, I'm going to pull down, and take his weapons away so he can't punch or kick or do anything, right? I've basically just put his face on the ground, right? This is a control technique, right? So there's not going to be, this is going to be like, hey, we done here kind of thing, and let him go. So you don't really want to damage him. The threat wasn't to a level where you can take him out, right? This is control, self-protection type technique, right? So as soon as those hands come up, you are taking that step backwards, right? And grabbing and down. And I'm just taking a step back, but you got to be careful that your head is over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips, hips over your ankles, right? Posture. I don't want to go down like this, because as soon as I drop down, I've lost my leverage and I get a knee in the face. Okay, we don't want that. So, and it doesn't matter if I go same side, it doesn't matter if I go cross, it's all going to end up the same, okay? The easiest thing to do without really thinking about it is putting your hand up, as he pushes right into the cross, right? Now, one thing you want to be aware of is the fingertips should always be up, straight up, okay? Now you're going to find some people are more flexible than others, and they're going to be able to take more, but even though they may not feel the same pain, they're still going to be locked up. They're going to be their joints are going to be locked up. They're going to go down to their base, and they're not going to be able to do much. Even if you're bending the wrist all the way back, right? They're still going to be down. Their weapons are going to be taken out of play. Okay. So this is a very much a reaction skill exercise. Trying to get this motion where somebody pushes you, and you've got to take that step back and grab that hand, right? When you turn your hand sideways, that should automatically just kind of fall in one of those slots. Okay, that's the ideal. If it doesn't happen and you just grab the fingers, that's okay too. That still works. Now, here's the last part of it. Okay, when they come up and you capture the ideal, your other hand is going to come up and not only go down, but also split this way, right? So you're going to split the fingers this way and go down. That's going to add another level of pain. So those people that have the Gumby joints that don't feel that lock, they are going to feel the split here, okay? So if you got one finger and three fingers, or little finger, whatever, okay, they're gonna feel that split. So as you go down, you're gonna split. Now this one, when you train it with a partner, you're gonna wanna imagine it and not really train it so heavy, because you wanna have a partner come back and play with you again, right? So, best thing to do is, if you have a partner, is get in your defensive position, or even parallel stance, but make sure you get your distance, so when they come at you to push, and you take that step back, that you're already going that motion. So having the hand up and the step back are the critical parts of this. You can practice this patty cake, where we have their hand up, and you're trapping like this, trapping cross, trapping this way, trapping that way, trapping both. I don't know. Both don't work as well, because you can't get the split. So anyway, that step back, because that buys you a little bit of distance, a little bit of time to get your hand up. Okay. This is really going to be difficult to do without a partner, but you can practice this step back, get your hands up, getting that palm at 90 degrees instead of face on, okay? So those are the drills you're gonna run through. Just stand up there, take the step back, turn the thumb up, try the other hand, boom, you can try across, try this across, okay? Practice that 25 times. Each hand, do that. That shouldn't take you but more than a couple minutes a day. Do that for 2 weeks, and then enter in the comment section below, #didit, the date, your name. If you have questions, enter your questions in the comments below. And when we come back to class, we can do the full takedown and have fun that way. Okay? Sure?